Can you hear me, Shane?
Yes, sir.
Man, I had a bit of a technical difficulty. For some reason, it wouldn't play my intro video in there. But here we are. We're right here with live with Shane Washburn. We're going to get directly into it. Show must go on. One of the first things I want to do to get started with this is I actually kind of wanted to do a little bit of an intro and not bring you on for a little bit, but I'm going to play the video that we all kind of put together a little bit. And let's play that, and then we're going to talk, brother.
Right on. My name's Shane Washburn. I own Buckethead Entertainment. We also own Core, which is competitive off-road racing entertainment. We run a race series in Arkansas. We run a short course series on Saturday mornings at our events, and then the Saturday evenings is when we run our mud courses. It's a little over $100,000 series for 2026 with 4 events. So 4 events paying out over $100,000 in cash. 2025 we did a series. It was 8 stops and $130,000. So really the pay per event has gone up for sure this year. With Buckethead Entertainment, we host other events. We go to other states, we go to other parks, we do stuff not necessarily part of the series, but whether it's just a racing event and we do that, where we host those, or we also host, that's when the entertainment comes out. We do some 18 plus events, which is when we do some really fun stuff. Kids don't come and the parents get to cut loose a little bit. So race events, all kid friendly. We run a kid series, ATVs, small tire side by side, big tire side by side, and mega truck. So we're hitting a lot of classes, big time payouts, and we like to get our races over really quick. We run things very efficiently. We like to race and then give everybody time to go hang out, do what they want to do, go trail ride, go kick back with their friends. We just keep things moving very efficiently, and that's what we're having fun doing. So competitive off-road racing and entertainment on Facebook. Look us up. We're racing at Carter's Off-Road Park this year and the Ridge Off-Road Park, and 2 in the spring, 2 in the fall, giving away a lot of money, having a lot of fun. Hey, we'll see y'all out there. What up?
What up? Man, what an adventure that looks like going down to your events. I tell you what, that looks crazy. I have not had the pleasure to get down there yet to any of those, but I would love to at some point. So can you tell us a little bit about your events? Let's get directly into the events, because that's what people are here to see.
So event number 1 is coming up. We're about to be at the Ridge Off-Road Park. The Ridge Off-Road Park was recently, I guess it's been over a year now. It's been bought and completely redone. It went from just like mom and pa off-road park. It had, only porta potties, only portable shower, stuff like that. To dude just came in and ran water across the park. We can water the short course now with a water hose. We can water the drag strip with a water hose from city water, not just like he has a pump going, like city water. He's got bathrooms all the way out the drag strip. Put in full hookup spots. You can bring a 50 amp motorhome trailer out there and hook up water, sewer, electric, everything. He built a big front office. So you pull up and you can go buy, you break an axle, you break a belt, you do any of that. You can go in there, you can buy a grill. He's even got little grills and charcoal up there. It's literally full hookup. He has built an off-road resort. So the Ridge Off-Road Park is just crazy nice now. And that's our first event for the series. So we're going to be racing the double turn and burn, we're going back and forth on this name. It's drag. You go around a barrel, you come back to the starting line, go around a barrel again, and the finish line's actually in the middle. So from an aerial view, it kind of looks like a dog bone, like a cartoon dog bone. So we thought about doing that. Someone actually brought that name up, Cody Edgen. I don't know. We just haven't had it's the 2-turn 2-burn, I think is what we're calling it. But that's cool. I think it's a $700, $500, $300 payout for ATV and side by side. And then that's just our Friday night, just kind of kick off races, get people. It's really a good event for people to warm their machine up. If something's not firing right, they find out Friday and go change spark plugs or whatever they need to do. And then Saturday mornings is when you start the short course. So we have an ATV short course series and a side by side short course series. And all those we do Saturday mornings because it's obviously less muddy. It's hard track. So short course in the mornings, and then we have a time break, and then we give them time to go put their assassinators or mud tires, whatever they got to put on. And then we have the mud course. And the mud courses I like them. So it's kind of like if you're riding in the woods with your friends and just hitting holes and going around trees and hitting holes. It's kind of we try to simulate just OG backwoods mud riding. So it's really about the driver. Like, I don't care. Honestly, last year I'm going to pick on if he's going to be in here at some point.
Who is it?
With them. Moises. You know the dude that stuck his side by side up on the pole at Pikes years ago?
What was that guy's name?
Moises. His name's Moises. And he has a badass machine. But he was like, everyone thought he was going to win the series last year because he has that nasty Pro R. And he didn't win. I think he got third. He got beat out by 2 guys. And both those guys were just absolute drivers last year. They just hit every course perfect. I think the points came down to they were all within like 5 points of each other across 8 events. Like it was.
Oh wow, that's close.
Oh yeah. No, like they're fighting out at the top. Like it came down to the last event. If any one of those guys would have not got first or second, got third or fourth, it could have knocked them out. And honestly, the courses that we do, the hardest one to do is for the kids because we've got kids that are like 6 years old that are on Honda 300, and then I've got 14-year-olds that are doing wheelies on 570s and hitting these jumps at 40 miles an hour. And it's hard to build a course to slow them down, but to give the kid on the Honda a chance, they're the worst ones. Honestly, all the adult stuff is pretty. I don't know. Whoever's the better driver that day wins. Not really the better machine, which is really what we're pushing. So even for the short course, so the short course that we have at Carter's is it's just a time lapse. So you run 3 laps and it's time lapsed. It's really narrow. We've tightened up the turns. Like none of the turbo buggies even won the last event we did there. So like it's not
really?
You don't have to be the fastest to win. And then the other track at the Ridge, it's pretty wide open. Like if you got big balls, you can run that course fast, but you also can hurt yourself. So you gotta be mindful of that one. Yeah, you can go faster, but you can also screw up a lot harder. And that one's wheel to wheel. So then you actually have to race people next to you.
Yeah, skinny pedal control right there. That's what it's all about.
But everything we do is really like the double turn and burn. Like everybody's got to make a left turn and a right turn versus just one turn and come back. So like Amber, I see her in here. There was a couple times this last event, she got beat on the first turn. Yeah, there's Amber right there. She got beat on the first turn, came down, caught him on the second turn and won. Like she just kept coming back. And when she did it like 3 times in a row, like she couldn't turn left for nothing, but she'd come back and turn right, she'd kill him. So I don't know. So it was cool to see. But yeah, everything we do is just about the driver. Like I want to see.
That's great. I got a question for you already right off the bat here. As far as the breakdown, the Ridge Off-Road Park is your first event, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the actual date for that is when?
March 12th through 15th. So all the racing will be on the 13th and 14th.
Okay, where is the Ridge Off-Road Park actually located at?
Bradford, Arkansas. It's
Bradford. Okay, great.
Yeah. It's near Greasy. It's about an hour from Greasy Bend. If anybody that has been to Greasy but hasn't been to the Ridge. Okay. But actually, here I got it pulled up. 832 Jackson 306, Bradford, Arkansas.
Okay. Did somebody post that? Could
No,
somebody
it's on
put
my.
that in?
I'm looking at my flyer.
Okay, could somebody put that in comments for us, and I'll throw that up on the screen. That way, people can see that. Also, as far as spectators go, do you have to have a machine to actually go see the events, the races, all that?
No, not at either park. It's especially at the Ridge. He, like I said, he has built such a resort out there. He's got a
Okay.
nice road, all the way to all the events. I mean, we're going to run autocross actually in the middle of the day. That's going to be our break in between short course and mud course to give them some time. And it's literally going to be racing cars. So you can drive a Honda Civic anywhere to see the events and watch.
Yeah. See, that's one of the things I like. I mean, people that want to get into the off-road industry, they see us on here. They see our friends, our social media celebrity friends that get out there, do what they want to do. And they're like, I don't have a way to get out there. You know what I mean? No,
Yep.
This is a perfect example right here. You can go to this, pay to get in, and get down there and watch all the action right there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You might want to bring your mud boots and waders, but
you don't have to do that. Not at the Ridge. You wouldn't even have to do that. Like you literally can drive up and park next to the road, like basically in the parking lot, next to the drag strip, and walk 50 feet to the drag strip and watch all the races. I rode my cooler there. I mean, the road's not so bad. I rode my cooler there, and the tires are like this big. So.
Oh yeah, I've seen that thing.
Yeah.
How fast will it go?
That one's not as fast as the mini bikes. It only does, I don't know, maybe 20, 22 miles an hour or something like that. I mean, for a cooler, it's hilarious. It's fast enough that it's hilarious, but it's not crazy fast. Not compared to
I'm gonna have to get with you. We got to work on that a little bit. It's got to go faster than that.
Yeah, Whiskey's been telling me to add, take the motor off and make it battery powered and all that stuff.
That thing he's got's nuts. You know that?
Do I got a mic for you, Brittany? For what? You want to come announce an event or something? If you're wanting to come to an event and bullshit with me on a mic, I got 2 mics.
Where you at, Britt?
You could have been on here tonight. But,
yep. Yep. Her and her thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I hope she's feeling better. I know that's
I know that thumb. I know it was giving her hell at OPE event.
Yeah. She was.
She was Brittany, I don't care. I invited you to events last year, and you kept having events the same weekend I was having an event. So whatever one you want to come to, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know how to get on the truck now, so jump up there and grab one.
There is so much going on throughout the country, with different events and stuff like that. Everybody tries to coordinate and kind of be cordial to everybody, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. You gotta,
Mm-hmm. No, I do. I try to reach out to our first event is actually on the same weekend as Red Ends with Paychecks, and Red Ends with Paychecks are, huge event, but it's 10 hours away. So it is what it is. That's like King of the Deep. Like when me and Steven talk to each other, he's like, hey, I'm doing one this weekend. Here it's going to be the same week. It's like, man, it's in Florida. Like you're good. We're good. I don't think we're going to hurt each other.
No. Right, well, yeah, that's quite a ways apart, but you have your locals
but it's cool,
that come
though.
out there.
Yeah. I mean, for the fact that King of the Deep is on the other side of the country, and I have him, Michael, all these people that run crazy good events, and I'm brand new, but they still everyone has the courtesy to be like, hey, I'm wanting to do one this weekend, a big event. Is everybody good? This isn't your big event that you have concerts or anything. And everybody's kind of like, yeah, good, go for it. For the most part, everybody works together, so it's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool that you reach out to everybody and try to coordinate with that, because there are probably a few out there that don't care. They just kind of do their own thing, but it's nice to be. I mean, you want everybody coming to your event to be able to go to another event, and you know what I mean. Have their fun, make their money from whatever they do, because some of them actually take home some pretty good purses. And bringing that up, that is one of the things that came up about, okay, you have 4 events this year, right?
Yes.
You said that multiple times with a $100,000 purse.
Yes. Well, it's actually like 104,000, but that's not as fun to say. So $100,000 race series.
Okay, great. Well, that's a big amount of money for people that want to get out there and race and do that. And heck,
And $0 entry fees. You pay to get in the park. You can race for all this money.
Oh, that's great. That's even better, because sometimes that doesn't include, $100 buy-in or whatever. So you mentioned something earlier. Is it grudge racing or turn and burn?
Yes.
Do grudge. Okay.
Yeah, it's head-to-head. This is redneck street outlaws. I mean, you're drawing each other out of a hat, and
love it.
You're drawing numbers, and you're racing head-to-head.
That's great. So at each event you have, okay, you went through a lot of stuff. I was like kind of getting behind whenever you're talking about your first event. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah. How many different races are actually at your first event? So
4.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
so
Friday lot going on.
Yeah. Friday night will be the double turn and burn. We'd always do it in the evening. I think it's at 5 o'clock. So 5 in the afternoon. So leave work early and come on out.
Okay.
And then Saturday morning will be that short course, paying $1,000 to first, $700 to second, and $300 to third. And that's for ATV and side by side. And then we're going to do the autocross, let those cars get out there and beat each other up for a little bit. That's kind of our break. And then the mud series, every kids first, we do kids first through fifth. So kids 300, 200, 150, 20. And then ATV is 1,000, 700, 500. Small tires the same. And then big tire is 1,500, 1,000, 500. So it's like 15,000.
That's good money.
Payouts. Yeah.
That's good money. So I cannot wait. I hope I am able to get down there. I just don't know. It's a last minute thing. I'm not able to just kind of jump up and go. I wish I could. As far as places, I mean, I've got a toy hauler. I fully contain. If I was to say, hey, Shane, I'm going to be able to make it down this weekend. This is like a day or so before. Would there be a place for me to park and just set up?
Yeah, either park. I have my own little camp area, so we can squeeze your little toy hauler in there. If we've got room for all the megas, we'll make room for a little toy hauler.
Yeah. Yeah, my little one's 45 feet long, so hopefully I'll fit.
We'll make it work. Okay. It's fine.
All right, cool. All right, that's good to know. That excites me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so, bring your film equipment. I'll get you a ticket. That way you can come live stream some races.
All right, let's get into some. I mean, there's a lot of comments popping up here. I can't hardly keep up with them. We got Brittany. Can you see him?
Yes, I'm trying to look on Facebook as well to make sure I'm not missing any that are coming straight to this thing.
Okay, is it just
Brittany.
Brittany talking about her thumb. Okay, here's the
yep.
Here's the ridge. Here's the address. For those watching that want to go, here's the address. So if you're watching or watching later, screenshot that and go check it out. And for those of you watching, if you haven't done it yet, please share the link. We want to get as many people in here commenting, asking Shane questions. Let's kind of stump him a little bit. Let's make him sit there and think or have to come back to us, because the more you ask now, the less he has to answer later online, because once it gets closer to the event, this man right here is going to be like, folks, trust me, I know. I've been in those shoes before. Yep. I'm not necessarily one that enjoyed it that much, but I have been a big part of events coming up. So
I see Addison in here. He thinks I'm ignoring him. I'm not. That is
who's
Addison Bradley. So his dad is actually who owns the Ridge Off-Road Park. So Addison and his wife are helping out with a lot of the stuff now. Yep.
Okay.
They're the ones doing most of the posts and all that stuff you see now. The voiceovers on all the if you go watch any of their videos and they have like a voiceover or something, it's probably Erica talking.
Okay, cool. Oh man, you know this guy? I do. I do. Okay. He's a friend of mine. Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Just messing with him.
Addison, you're not even the biggest, so sorry.
You said
He's might be a hater. I don't even know if he's a fan, to be honest.
Which one?
Addison. That one right there, big. Yeah, my.
I don't think so.
No, he's a goofball.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. Brenda said, "Yeah, Gary got you beat, bro."
All right, here's the question. I've seen this pop up before on different events that say no mud tires.
Yep.
So,
man, if it's a directional tire with 3 inches of tread, if it's a tractor tire, if it's a BKT, it's pretty obvious. If it's an all-terrain and they're kind of blocky, I get that. It's an all-terrain tire. All-terrain's fine. I think the difference between all-terrain and mud tires is pretty obvious. If you show up with V-treads or something that's scooped and grooved to grab more in the mud, I mean, you just got to make a business. If I go to buy it online, if I find that tire and it says mud tire in the description, it's probably a mud tire. So that's kind of where we draw the line. Like that's it. If they're just knobby because it's a knobbier trail tire, but honestly, you're not going to want to run it on the short. You're not going to want to because you're probably, if you try to run a mud tire on these courses with banks on it or on the turn and burn, you're just going to flip. Like you're not winning with it. So don't waste the time.
Yep. Okay. Okay. You have many rules probably for all of your events, correct? Okay.
We have rules. We have more rules and they're on the page. They're pinned to the top. They're pretty self-explanatory. We don't get in the weeds a lot, but we have enough rules that it's not embarrassing. Like it makes sense.
Okay. Well, that's good. I know you've probably been doing this long enough and been around the industry. You know what rules you needed to put in place. Here's the other thing that I needed to ask is you have a team, correct?
Yes.
Okay, like a tech team, yourself. So I know at the event I was a part of, what myself and the other coordinator, Cody Wayne, were a part. We had the final say, and if we didn't agree on it, we went to the owner of the park. So do you have something similar to that in place?
Yes, actually. So it goes to the owners. Like me and Val will make the decision. And then we try to make it 3. So like I'll bring one of my guys on, which would probably be like Gary. So we'll make it a 3-way thing. The only people that get to bring the park owner in for a rule, and it won't even be a rules. I don't know if there's any discussion. I do have that in the rules. I could ask the park owner for something if I wanted to, but at the end of the day, our contract with the parks is the events are yours. You handle it. So we haven't had that problem. Like last year, we had.
Well, good.
I'm going to pick on him again. I'm calling you out, Moises. Sorry, Moises showed up, signed in, and then went to the river. In the rules, it says if you miss the chip draw and you miss the driver's meeting, you miss. He gets back from the river and we're racing. And he was like, "What number did I draw?" "You didn't draw one, buddy. You were at the river. You're out." And he was like, "What the hell?" And I read the rule to him and he went, "All right." I was like, "We're not. We're playing by the rules."
It's right there in black and white.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You have that all set up. That is great, yeah. And I'm glad that he totally agreed on that. It's hard to please everybody.
Yeah.
So
but I guarantee it. I mean, there's people in here that have raced with me. I see Brenda.
Byrne.
They raced with us. Amber, Blake, Moises, all of them. If you ask any of them how I treat the rules, if it's black and white, that's what we're doing.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't bend. We don't change. We don't do none of that.
It doesn't matter if it's your buddy, who it is. It's the rules are same for everybody.
No, Moises, me and Moises are friends. Like, and that's why I was like, he was like, "What the hell, dude?" I was like, "I'm sorry, it's in the rules, man. I'm not changing. Like,
no,
this is the rule. I'm sticking by."
That's what turns a great event into a really bad one in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
The rules are same for everybody. Well, that's great to hear. As far as like, all right, the Ridge is the first event. You have
it's not just about racing, is it?
No, so that event's a little cooler, so it won't be as much. So last year we do some 18 over events too. Like we have our rowdy side, and we try to do some of the fun stuff like the wet t-shirts, bikini coats, some of the rowdier stuff at those events. Just do them at midnight. Yeah. And I didn't like it. Like you would have your 15, 16-year-old kids still show up, and I had to shoo them off. And I was like, you know what? We're not doing that this year. I wasn't comfortable with it. So this year it's either a family friendly event, it's racing and it's fun. Like we're going to do phone parties. We'll have DJ parties. We'll do stuff, but it's going to be not 18 plus. And then our 18 plus ones are going to be full throttle 18 plus. Like, so it's either going to be PV or R. Like that. There's no in between.
Awesome. So, do you have them listed as far as which events or what is the 18 plus? And
yes. So on our, we have
great.
We made a bucket list. Val made a bucket list. And on the events, we got events we're going to this year, like all the ones that we're just going to ride and play at. And then all the ones that have a star are events that we're hosting. And it either say race series or 18 plus.
Okay. Great. If somebody could please like tag all of that information up here in the comments, it would be great.
I think that was one of the pictures we sent you was the bucket list.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it's in there.
I just love to have it all right here in the comments. That way people that are watching that can go, I missed it. Where's it at? Just go to the comments and look. It'll be there.
Chad, so, I see Chad commenting. I'm going to go look at Redneck's last Facebook post. It's us. Like I don't miss a Redneck's, and I assume that's saying Redneck's, whatever that is. In September, we're there.
Nickness.
We there every September. I know we normally don't go in the spring because, man, it just rains. Something always happens. But this year they're having amazing weather. Rednecks is about to have a hell of a spring break. But we're doing our event that weekend, so it is what it is. That's just kind of how it fell. That was the only one this year of the race series that we really couldn't get around. With like the weekend before is Battle of the Builds. Is this week? There's some, I don't know. There's stuff. The spring was just covered up, and it was like we got to get on top of someone. Who are we gonna get on top of? And it was just happened to be that one because Rednecks is amazing. I love it. It's probably my favorite part. But we're not in competition. We're not in each other's region. It's a different type of event. So it's just
most definitely.
We figured that was the least of our poison was to get on top of that one.
Well, one thing I like about you, Shane, is you support other events also.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't do that. I mean, you want a good time for everybody. Obviously, you do this for fun.
Oh.
You know, it's for fun.
Not making money off it.
Yeah, kind of like this. My live streams here, I make zero money off of it. In fact, it costs me more money than I make. So, like I said, I'm on here for fun. I'm here to help, promote guys like you and what you do. And, let's get out there and maybe gain a few followers here and there, get to an event. That's something I never knew about, Yeah,
I'm going to go race the WTF course at Rats this year with Mike.
And then, great.
King of the Deep is doing their first event in Missouri. And I sent the page. I can't remember it. It's a newer park, but I can't remember the name. I messaged them to see if I could bring the mega trucks. I was going to try to bring them up there and ride around, but they haven't answered me yet. So I'm just waiting on that one. Either way, I want to go to the King of the Deep one. Megan Ryan, she's actually having her Teach 'em Young. She's doing a Teach 'em Young event at the Ridge. So I'm going to go out there and help with that.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I thought that was Chad Teamer. Yeah, that's Trailer Park. I know exactly who you are.
Okay.
I'm there every September, man. You know that.
After the show, let's be sure. Tell me what place is new that you're planning on or wanting to come to do something at, because I don't know if you've heard of the Loop 2, but I play a big part in them. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever thought of doing like an event up in this area.
Well, we were supposed to do something up there this year, and then they put that event right on top of Bricks, and I'm doing the Bricks event. So
okay, well, maybe something in the future. We can work something out, because the owner there, he's like, if you want it, I'll build it. Yeah, if you want it, I'll build it. So he's pretty good about that.
Yeah,
Um,
I talked to Cody because Cody called me one day that he was doing a woods race the same weekend that I was doing a short course, and
yeah,
he was like he asked if we were doing a short course that week, and I said yeah, and he said okay, well I'm not going to do a short course, I'm going to do woods and something else. That way, I don't drag any short course people away. And they're the same way. I
sure.
mean, they're like 7 hours away, so I don't think it would
Yeah,
really
exactly.
matter. But he's still, I
Yeah,
mean, Cody's cool, so he still reached out and just kind of checked in.
yeah, he's good with that. Him and I put on the King of the Loop too last year,
Mm-hmm.
along with Bryce and everything. So I think
I,
there might be something in the works for something
yeah, I
this year
think
too.
Dirt Dudes is doing an event there this year too.
Yep.
Yeah, I
think
saw that.
I think they have an event there. There's actually quite a few events on there. I think
Mm-hmm.
I just
saw
saw
schedule
that
earlier.
like Outlaw Short Course Series, Scott Hendricks with Hendricks Superior Excavating. He does amazing dirt work, and he has built a short course track out there that's unbelievable. So I think they have the Outlaw Series coming in to do a couple of races this year coming up. So, but anyway, I know they have a place for mud and stuff like that too. So if you ever thought about coming up there, I'm sure we could pack the place for you and help you put something together.
Well,
And
I want to do. Last time we talked, I would want to do an end of the year border wars. We tried it in Arkansas one year, and it's kind of fallen off for 2 years. But I want to like after everyone's done racing their series all year, like November or something. Like let's pick a state. So like say the Whoop does it. The Whoop would host a mud event, a wood race, and a short course. And then like whatever your state of people, like you got a bunch of Texas racers, you got your Arkansas racers, all that. Just once a year. If they don't want to go out of state all the time, that's cool. Once a year, go to another state and try to claim that state. Do a border wars. I think it'd be fun.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, me and Cody have talked about it, and then me and Corey were talking about it a lot, but Corey not out there no more. So
no, but yeah, Cody's the one to talk to, and
yeah,
whatever he does there, I definitely support him, or anything at the Loop, I support them. So
hey, good call. Put up. Addison just said. So I forgot about this at March Madness at the Ridge. Everyone that comes through the gate gets a raffle ticket, and if you want to buy more, you can buy as many as you want. We are giving away a 4-wheeler.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and all of the money from that goes to the Kid Series. So the Kid Series numbers that I read off earlier for their payouts. I don't care if we get $1,000 or $10,000, whatever it is, it's going to the Kid Series, and that'll be their extra payout. So the other 3 events will just be paid out more or whatever, or we'll it's a series anyway, so they get a payout at the end of the year. So maybe we'll just tack it onto that. I don't know. Either way, the kids are getting the money.
But you know what? That's great, because you know what? Without them, where's the future? Who's going to do this after we're gone and done? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
got some kid racers.
Yeah, I know of a few, and I'd put them up with against about any adult. Jet, sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jet's awesome. So, okay, well, we talked about the Ridge. That's the first event. So, what's the next one after that? Is that at Carter's?
The next series event after that will be at Carter's. Yes.
Okay. And
I think we have some fun event in between that, but I don't remember which one. I think we drew one at Greasy, but it's just like a fun event. Still similar payouts, all that stuff. It's just not actually part of the series. It'll just be a Buckethead Entertainment event.
Okay. So for you folks watching that don't know who Shane Washburn is, I'm going to throw a QR code up. He is the owner of Hardcore Competitive Off-Road and Entertainment. Scan this right here with your smartphone. It'll take you directly to their page. Follow, like, and join. Also, it is Buckethead Entertainment, which I don't have a QR code for, but it will be in the comments a couple times. I think Val might have thrown that up there. So, man, we have a lot of comments coming in. I don't see any questions, though. I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah, and then Mud Days is like over 25,000 in payouts just for one weekend. So that one's going to be good.
Okay. No, I like that, what you said, like Border Wars. That would be cool.
Yeah, that Greasy did it one time. They hosted it, and it went it went good. I just don't think it got pushed afterwards enough for people to be like, oh, my state didn't win, so my state's got to. I don't know. I feel like enough people. There wasn't enough. I wouldn't say drama. There wasn't enough angst amongst it.
Hey,
like people were like,
hey.
oh, we got to beat you next year.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, a little bit of drama. There's no harm in that. I mean, that's actually kind of makes it fun and interesting and makes the fans want to watch too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'll get you next time. You know, on a side bet, $1,000,
Exactly.
whatever.
So I just like at Texas, Missouri, Tennessee. Tennessee actually brought up a team for Border Wars, and then I think Texas, Arkansas, Missouri is what did it the first. Oh yeah, Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee. So there was a few.
Okay. Wow. Man, we got a bunch of people coming in. I can't keep up. So I'm trying to go through them here. Shane's the main. Okay, here's a good one. Honestly, because I'm going to get into this here in a little bit, talking about you a little bit more. But Chris did say, Shane, what made you start your own series?
I just saw Corey's answer. So there was someone doing events before me in Arkansas, and what up, Corey? And man, I don't know. I was not entertained. The events went fine. I just wasn't entertained. But I'm a toddler. I get bored fast. Like I've got to keep moving. Like I have to entertain myself, and which is what I had to do. But the person that used to run events in Arkansas said he was done. I'm out. I'm not doing events anymore. He quit. So I was like, cool. This is my chance to do it. Like I want to see if I can turn this into my own thing. So we did, and we kind of hit the ground running, and it went better than I thought because I didn't know what the hell I was doing at all. I wasn't planning on running events. That wasn't. I was racing, so I was kind of like, and then other people were like, hey, someone's got to do it. Like, why don't you try it? You've already got audio. You're already in the world. And I was like, we'll give it a shot. Actually, I was kind of talked into it. Clayton kind of talked me into it. And now Clayton's not even on the crew anymore. But yeah, I'm organized how to where, hey, because work Shane is very professional, but yeah, I get bored fast though. I'm still a kid. So,
kind of a loss for words there for a second, right?
No,
I get that.
Work is work. Like it's gotta be organized and correct. So I don't know. I just wanted to put my twist on it and try it. And here we are.
Honestly, from everything that I see, you do a great job at it. I mean, it is not easy doing that. Trust me, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, been there, done that, and I have no problem helping somebody out again. But I will not be any part of the lead. I just simply don't have the time. If I had more time, yeah, definitely I would. But right now, I said Cody Wayne, if he needs some help with anything with he's doing locally, because I'm there for him. Other than that, I probably won't do it again. I like to shoot my video. I like to get out there and get the action, So,
I'm trying to keep up with comments.
I know it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and I wasn't supposed to be the MC at all. That wasn't how the team dynamic was supposed to work, and it didn't work out the way we thought it was. So here we are, and now I'm on a mic. So the first couple of events, I was kind of, I don't know, I didn't know what to say. So then I just kind of turned into like, well, I'm just going to talk to the people around me, which works out great because the people around me don't have a mic in their hand. So they like try to make a joke and only 3 people hear them. And then I just start making fun of them. And then the entire park laughs at them. So I feel like my joke hit and we go from there. What up, Cody?
Yeah. Cody's finally in here. He just got crawled out of a giant industrial air conditioner, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Or he's at home playing with his ducks or something. Who knows?
The duck whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's great. So, as far as I kind of steered away. One of the questions I asked earlier. I'm sorry if I'm going back to something. As far as the side entertainment, do you all have any concerts or stuff like that you schedule along with your? Okay, great.
For the next, I'd say the next one coming up, I guess the first concerts will be at Greasy. I can't remember who they have. I didn't make that flyer. But for the series events for Mud Days, we have Demon Jones, 6 Below, 501 Braz. Dang it, who's the other? I need to go over the flyer. Sorry.
It's all right. I just say Ryan Daniels, a friend of mine, and he popped in real early. And
I was on the phone with him earlier. Yeah.
Oh, was you? Yeah. Him and Chad they're buddies of mine. So
let me go find. Okay, here we go. It is 6 Below, 501 Braz Friday night, and then Saturday night will be Double Wide opening up for Demon Jones.
Okay, cool. That's
so
great.
that'll be a good concert. That's a big and 501 Braz. I mean, he is taken off, and he's from Conway, so he's from like 40 minutes from the park. So he's kind of the local hero kid around here. So that would be good. Demon Jones is a big name. I mean, all of them are big names. 6 Below, Moxon Creek, like they're all huge.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So we've been here on here 42 minutes. Honestly, I don't want to go over an hour because my Instagram does kick off after that.
Okay.
But people, and if you guys have questions, I mean, put them up there. We get seeing a lot of comments, but not a whole lot of questions. So, I mean, Shane wants to answer them.
Yeah. I saw where to go. Let me see if I can scroll back up.
And Shane, we can do this again. Once it gets close to your event, like a day or two before, there's information that comes out. I'll use my reach to try to get it out. Even, you know what I mean, to my folks too. I think we probably have the same followers, but
I lost it. But yeah, Kyle King, he was a sponsor last year. He was the overall sponsor for the series. Your Whole Our Goal. Go look at his page. You can. He's a mixture of duck. He's a big duck hunter, so hunting out of holes and playing in holes in the mud. So he was a big help for our series getting off the ground last year, and he's the one that kind of helped start the Border Wars thing that went on that first year. And like I said, it just kind of lost momentum. You're gonna miss you at Rednecks, yeah, Chad. We'll be there in September. Don't worry. I'm gonna ask Jennifer if I can do another wet T-shirt contest out there at Rednecks. As long as she blesses it, I'll be there. But yeah, Kyle's a big sponsor last year. Your Whole Argo, and he kind of had the idea of the Border Wars, and I haven't heard anything else really about it. I guess it's been 2-3 years now. I don't know what it was. Maybe just 2 years. I don't know. But yeah, I really want to try it again this year at the end of the year. Like, see if we can do something. And
let's get something rolling with that.
Yeah, just one stop. Like, it's just got to be one a year. That's it.
Yeah, Cody Wayne, you watching? Are you still on there? If so, you need to get involved with that. We need to get together. Maybe we can be a part of that.
We talked about it.
We're
both so damn busy. We just haven't followed.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I talked to him like 5 minutes yesterday, and he was like, yeah, here, I'll call you back. I'm like neck deep. I'm like, all right, brother. And then we got busy. But well, one of the things I want to bring up is that, I reached out to you when I started doing the podcast. I'm like, all right, this Shane Washburn, who's this dude? And then I talked to a few people. Oh man, you need to talk to him. I mean, he's doing all kinds of crazy stuff down there. I think he really hadn't done events yet, but I saw your name everywhere, and I'm like, all right. So I'm going to get this guy on here. I just started doing the shows, and I didn't get no answer, dude. I'm like, I can't even remember where I sent the message. I'm like, all right, well, I get it. So I think
so. You messaged the Buckethead Entertainment page, right?
I'm not sure which one. I thought it was directly your personal, but I don't know.
We're going to pretend like it was this one, and Val runs that one, so it's definitely her fault, not mine.
I think it was your personal because we wasn't friends or nothing like that, hadn't connected, so you might have just thought it was like a spammer or something popping up there. And
so it's funny, like when I shared this the other day, just you see my comment, I'm finally cool enough to be on the Trail Addiction.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that, and
I've been waiting for an invite for over a year, so it's funny.
I know. Well, here's the thing: you was going to be invited, and I didn't get you. I didn't get a hold of you. But here's the thing, okay? Like over the past year or so, you and I have chatted. We kind of communicated back and forth, and I'm sure we've been around each other somewhere, and just didn't, know. But OPE hadn't even started yet. It was like right before everything was going on. You're like walking down the
aisle, and I'm walking down there. You stopped and looked, hey, Cody. And I'm like, hey, Shane, what's up, brother? I mean, it's like we know each other,
Yeah.
but we've never actually met in person or actually talked to each other in person like
Mhm.
that. So it was like pretty cool. It's like you talk to people like that, and then you see them in person. It's like your best buddies, It's just
It was
one of those things.
Because our first year for core being at OPE wasn't this last year, but the year before. That was our first year there. And
Okay.
that's when you were
Yep.
set up in the corner behind Thumper doing your lives.
Yeah.
And it was actually Cody at one point. We were talking, and he was like, man, I need to get you over there. I need to get you on there so like you can talk about you're starting the race series, yada, yada. And you were just kind of booked the whole time. And then I was like, well, I do need to get on there. Hopefully he'll hit me up this year that we're doing the series. So like I've been waiting for a year, which is hilarious. like
Well,
maybe,
you know what? You can come on anytime, man. All you gotta do is send me a message. We'll fix something up. It doesn't matter when or anything like that. You need to get some information out there. I want to share it. I want to help you out, brother. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate it.
That's like we got a few more comments popping up. We're gonna
Oh,
make
trailer park.
Trailer girls. Okay.
Yeah, he has the trailer park. A bunch of his that's kind of what his merch stuff is the trailer park.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you have other vendors at your events? Like people, you said you're selling parts and stuff like that. Are
All
they
kinds.
allowed?
So actually, a brand new one coming on this year. He's just started and he's chasing kind of what we're doing. It's Kangle Cut, but what he's done is he's got a semi, and he's literally filled the semi with tire changers, grooving tools, pipe benders, welders, pressure washers, anything. You can go fold your machine up, bring it to his semi, and he will
Rebuild.
Well, his thing is like it won't. He said we don't have to make it perfect, but we can get you through the weekend. So he can build a tie rod. He can build some stuff on site. He's been a fabricator for 110 years or whatever. He's an older dude. But Jamie, yeah, he's a cool dude. But still, like that's his trade. He's a fabricator. So him doing this, like he's like, we'll keep you on the trail. He said we can get it right after the event. But if we need to weld something together and make it work for you to continue racing, continue trail riding, whatever you want to do,
that's awesome.
Got you. So
that means a lot because that means a lot because somebody could end their weekend right there, be down and out, and then
done that. It sucks.
Having that right there, that's awesome. Somebody with belts, ball joints,
all of it. And then we've got like high clearance comes and they bring belts, ball joints, axles, everything as well. We got a bunch of like high voltage. They got funny. They got the first time I went to their yep, there he goes. He's talking about them. The first time I went to their booth, the first hoodie I saw said, fuck college, learn a trade, kids. And I was like, I'm going to come back here when they're open because I already like it. And that was the first one I could see, like peeking through the tent and everything. So I was like, all right, that's funny. I'll come back up here and talk to them. And they open up later that day and I went through stuff. And that's all their stuff. Like they're funny. They're cool people. So
that's awesome.
All kinds of, and there are food vendors. I mean, Hillbilly Shack, Ruthie's, all those guys taken care of. But there's other vendors that show up. This high voltage and Kangle Cuts, who I can think of right now. But I mean, we've got like Specialized ATV, which is a sponsor, and I mean, they'll build motor, diffs, transmissions. They build everything, so they'll get you right. Fulbright builds nothing but crazy motors. Fulbright has I mean, if you want an X3 that'll do wheelies, take it to them. It'll do wheelies. Right.
Yeah, that's great. See, the Ridge carries belts also. That's awesome.
Yep.
Heck, how about this, Shane? For each event you have, let's do one of these for you. Okay. Before that, we can get on there, promote each individual event. There is a lot going on here. I'm having a blast with this. The only thing is, like I said, my Instagram kicks off after an hour, and I want this shareable. I want people to share this, share the information. So if you're a sponsor of Shane Washburn's events, Competitive Off-Road, Buckethead Entertainment, and like I said, put your link up in the comments. That way anybody watching here can go to it, check it out. Okay? So I kind of want to shut this down, if that's all right with you, Shane. Is there anything you want to add?
No, if you do want to look at the sponsors and look at their pages, a lot of them will have discount codes, stuff like that. if you go to the core page and look at it, I tag them in every one of the posts. All their
Let's put
links
that
are
back
on
up.
there. I do posts for all of them. So yeah, if you just go to the page, like you can click through there and see everybody that supports the race series and makes it happen financially and everything. And you'll find it right there. Nothing but good people. We don't do business with people we don't like. So, you know, like all these sponsors are just awesome people.
That's awesome. I mean, without them, you can't do it.
No, not at all. Oh, they make it.
So, all right, guys, let's end this show tonight. And you know what, Shane and I, we're going to be back. We're going to do this.
Oh.
Your next event, let's a few days before it, maybe a week event. Let's promote it. All right, I'll do whatever I can for you. All right, brother.
Cool. No, I appreciate it.
Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm going to end this stream, and thank you all for watching. We will catch you next time.
Thank you all.